Hey Limitless Nation, today you are in for a real treat. You get to learn directly from Joel Chris Ramandaban. Joel is an inspiring individual. As a single father of two, he has found his will to live. In his early 30s, Joel was diagnosed with stage 4 kidney disease. Knowing this, in one day, Joel changed his life for the better. He used his mastery of lead generation skills to generate in 6 months 37 potential kidney donors. Most people waiting for a kidney donor wait for 6 to 12 years. Because Joel had a compelling why, he took charge of his life and created his limitless life with a successful kidney transplant in July of 2018. In today's masterclass, you are going to learn from the one and only Joel Chris Ramandaban. Let's dive into it.
Well, before you dive into today's masterclass session, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button below. It allows you to receive notification about every single time we have uploaded a new video and showing you how to live a limitless life. Now, if you want to dig deeper on what you need to do to hunt your future, make sure you watch the interview that I've done with Donna Vaughn at huntyourfuture.com. It will show you how you can hunt your future on every aspect of your being. Plus, you're going to receive tips and secrets on what you need to do to tackle your days on a regular basis. Now, let's dive into today's masterclass sessions.
Welcome, Joel Chris Ramandaban. Is there anything about yourself that I haven't covered already in the introduction?
Not really, no. I'm good.
Okay. Well, we at the Limitless Nation have a tradition of starting out with a limitless quote. Is there any type of quote or mantra that you've lived your life by or based on?
Well, my life mission is to live, to love, to learn, and leave a legacy.
To live, to love, to learn, and leave a legacy. That's inspiring. And you being a very successful and well-spoken individual, to get to the level of success that you are currently now, I'm sure that you've had a lot of setbacks and failures, right?
I did have a lot of setbacks and failures, definitely.
Can you share with the Limitless Nation one story of struggle that you've had to overcome to get to where you are now?
The most recent struggle I had has been, actually, it's been a struggle all my life, but it didn't really manifest until the past 10 years, which is my chronic kidney disease. So when I was an infant, I was diagnosed to have a kidney infection. And I was lucky enough that my father was a medical doctor and caught it in time, or else I would have been dead. And this was in the Philippines, small town in the Philippines. So he took me to the hospital and then basically saved my life. I never really told anybody except my close family that I had this disease. Now, I was on a no-salt diet for like 8 years. And I thought I was cured because at age 8 and a half, I was allowed to eat salt, which I thought was manna from heaven, because I hadn't had it for 8 years.
Right.
And then I lived my life, went to school, excelled in school and academics as well as in sports and athletics, grade school, high school, college. Then I moved here to the U.S. on 8/8/88, my lucky day, with $800 to my name.
Wow.
I was recruited as a physical therapist, okay? And then I came to Texas, and then I traveled for about 6 years as a physical therapist. And then in 1999, I saw the writing on the wall about this new thing called the World Wide Web, Internet.
Okay.
So I made a decision to take a hiatus, a break from physical therapy after 13 years of practice, and went into full-time, like in just a year and a half, not even, into internet marketing. So I did that for about 9 years. And then when I was 35, I was diagnosed with stage 3 chronic kidney disease. I thought I was cured, but it was progressive because it's an autoimmune disease called IgA nephropathy that caused it. So at the time, because I was doing more internet marketing, I was sedentary, I was traveling the world, speaking, writing books and all that. So I had an unhealthy, stressful lifestyle. I was traveling too much, not eating the right food, sedentary.
Okay.
Then at age 40, I decided to get my health back.
Okay,
so I quit internet marketing. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so that was like the start of your limitless moment, right?
Actually, that was the start when I realized that I only have a few years to live, that I wanted to extend it. So I did all the things necessary in the past 9 years to extend my life.
Okay, so you found out that life is short and that you really valued what you had and you want to preserve it.
And basically my mantra back then was to live one day at a time.
Okay.
Because that's all we have. The present. Past is gone. Future is probably not going to happen for a long time for me. So So now is the time to do something. So live one day at a time, as if it was my last day. That's what I lived on.
Okay. Live today as if it was your last day.
On earth, exactly.
So was there like a specific point that you just said, I'm not going to accept this as a reality, I'm going to move forward? Tell me a little bit more about that.
Yes. The date was June 18, 2010.
June 18, 2010.
2010. It was a Friday before Father's Day. I had a separation with my ex-wife, and I didn't see my kid for about 6 weeks. That day, I remember, this is probably TMI, but I looked at myself naked in the mirror. I saw an ugly guy, fat, ugly, pathetic, So I said, I got to change my life today, starting today. And I made a decision to lose 30 pounds in 30 days. And I went on a quest to lose 30 pounds in 30 days. And that was the moment of decision for me. That decision determined my destiny.
Wow, that's amazing. So you basically, I guess, out of disgust, said that this is not the way my life is supposed to be, and this is where I'm going, right?
Yes. I had to close my business, which was an outsourcing company for social media marketing, which was really too ahead of my time. So I had business failure, marriage failure, and really health failure. It was like everything was caving in. I hit rock bottom.
Right.
No way but up.
Exactly. And I say rock bottom is the foundation to build up.
That's right.
So with you being fairly busy speaking and in your business, what are you working on now?
Well,
Hope you enjoyed the masterclass session so far. Before we get into the second half of stuff, it is very crucial for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, as I really don't want you to miss out on another masterclass where I'm going to share with you what other expert celebrities, Fortune 5000 companies do to become successful and live a limitless life. So make sure you subscribe right now, and every single time we upload a new video, you will receive a notification bell. This allows you to enjoy the masterclass on the regular basis. So make sure you subscribe right now. Well, as you are ready, let's get into the second half of the masterclass session.
Well, I actually did not do any speaking or internet marketing for about 8 years, from 2010 to 2018. So what I'm working on now, so I had my transplant July 10, 2018, right? And there was a lot of struggle while I was on dialysis for 3.5 years. Name it, I had it. It was really a terrible time for me. But because I was inspired by my why, which are my kids, I always say, discover your why or find your why, live your why, and then fly. That's like my mantra right now.
Wait, so you struggle for your why, live your why, and die?
No. Find your why, live your why, and fly.
Find your why, live your why, and fly.
So I discovered my why when I was like 25 years old. And it went deeper after reading this book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. And then when I had my kids, I found a stronger why, especially when I had to go through dialysis and I had a terminal diagnosis, right? So I never doubted I was going to get my transplant. In fact, I used my internet marketing skill, which is a master list builder or a lead generator, to generate leads of living kidney donors to save my life. All I needed was one, but guess what? In less than 6 months, I generated 37 potential donors in less than 6 months because of what I learned in the past, and then also because I spared no expense and put all my energy into learning this thing called social media, and it was the right time. So while I was going through that process, August 15th, I remember the day, I did a Facebook Live video streaming to my friend who helped me in generating a viral marketing campaign for kidneyforjoel.com, which is my search for a living kidney donor. So I had this idea that, I spent at least $5,000 training myself, teaching or getting coaching about social media and lead generation, and then spent another $5,000 to develop my team, get all these videos out and all that. And then I said, what if I can have a system, an online system, lead generation system that would help others reduce their waiting time of 6 to 12 years for a kidney donor down to 6 months or less.
Wow.
So I came up with a term. Superman is my hero. Okay. I came up with the term super kidney.
Okay.
I immediately got the domain and basically tested it out, because I'm thinking, if there's an app or a software system that would match, donors with donees or recipients, that would really hasten the process, right?
So it's superkidney.com, right?
.com, yes. So that's what I'm working on. I know it's a long answer to a short question. So that's what I'm working on right now. At the same time, I'm also writing my book on my kidney disease journey, you know,
Okay.
from when I was diagnosed to like, and then
Wow.
I'm launching this TV show called JoelChris.tv, which is
Joel-
similar to what you're doing.
JoelChris.tv, and that's spelled JoelChris.tv, right?
TV. That TV show, actually, I started in May of 2011 and documented my journey of weight loss.
Right.
I
Okay.
lost 65 pounds, which was the weight I needed to lose between May 11, 2011 to January 19th, 2014. And I haven't really done anything with it until now. So I'm relaunching it this time to document more like a semi-reality TV show, what I'm doing to live, you know, healthy, wealthy, happy today and every day.
Okay.
Going towards the future. It's
In-
like a documentary of what I'm doing right now with this big goal of transforming the world.
Right,
through
right.
speaking. Yeah.
So in this journey and process to become your version of a limitless individual, what is some advice that you'd like to share with our viewers and the limitless audience?
I would say that find your why. Once you found it, live it, and you'll fly. That's really it. And two resources I would recommend in discovering their why, finding their why, would be a book by Viktor Frankl called Man's Search for Meaning.
Okay,
And
Man's
the
Search for
second,
Meaning.
Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. That's FARNKL.
Okay.
And then the second one would be, if you really apply and dive deep into the book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, because that's the process I did when I was 25 years old. That was like 27 years ago. And really putting it in like this one line:
Okay.
live, love, learn, laugh, leave a legacy. That's
Okay.
what I came up with.
And 7 Habits of Highly Successful People is by Stephen S. Covey, correct?
Yeah, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey.
Exactly,
Yes.
exactly. That is amazing. So is there like a personal habit or strategy that you've used in your journey that you do that has helped contribute massively to where you are right now?
It's more of a ritual or a routine that I do in the morning. So before I even get up, I always connect myself to my why. I visualize living, okay, the why, and what I'm going to do today to go get closer to that my life mission. And then I do meditation and prayer, and then I do visualization of my goals. I have 3 goals I'm working on for the next 90 days. So I work on that, what I'm going to do. So all this I do, and I do exercises like breathing exercises and arm movements and leg movements.
Okay.
All done in like 15 minutes. Done in a 15-minute routine before I even get up. And then after that, I do a 20-minute workout on my core while in bed before I even get up.
Okay, so you already start your day on a positive, energized, and productive moment.
Yeah, and living each day, planning each day to live and be closer to my goals and my life mission.
You always have your why right in front of you and keep moving towards that.
It's like embedded in my brain. Yeah.
Yes. So in this journey, if you were to, shall we say, start all over again, perhaps from like the darkest moment, what would be like the one thing that you would do differently to have an even more limitless life?
I'd probably pray and meditate more and more regularly. Like now I've been meditating about 2 to 3 times a day. One early in the morning, like 5:15.
Okay.
And then in the afternoon, after I get done with my patient, around 4, 5 o'clock. And then before I go to bed.
Okay.
So I have that routine. I would have that, and of course prayer. It would have been much better if I did it more consistently long time ago. Yeah.
Right. So how can the Limitless Nation viewers and listeners get in contact with you? Is that through your website at Joel Chris TV?
Yes. Yeah. JoelChris.tv. Yes.
Yes. And that's spelled JoelChris.tv, right?
That's right.
That's right. Okay. Wow. That is great and amazing. I learned a lot, and I'm sure our viewers at the Limitless Nation and listeners are inspired by your incredible and amazing story. Until next time, this is Donovan saying stay limitless.
Well, that's a wrap. Please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the word subscribe. And if you want to go deeper on learning on what you need to do to hunt your future, make sure you watch the interview that I've done with Donovan on what you need to do to hunt your future on every aspect of your being. This allows you to live a limitless life on every aspect of your life starting from today's forward. Plus, you are going to receive tips and tricks on what you need to do to tackle your day, tackle your challenges on every situation, every single time. So go ahead and download it right now, and until then, stay limitless forever.